I'm Joe Kaufman. I'm running for U.S. Congress, and I'm a Republican.
So talk about your four most important issues.
So I was raised by my grandparents in Yonkers, New York. I came to South Florida to care for my grandmother who was suffering from COPD. It's a debilitating respiratory disease. And I want all the seniors of the district to know that just as I cared for my grandmother in her time of need, I'm going to have their backs in Congress. I know that in their younger years, they worked very hard for their benefits, every dime of it, and I'm going to fight for every dime of their benefits because I know that they need those in their latter years. My background is in national security and counterterrorism. I've been involved in the shutdown of terrorist charities and the imprisonment of terror-related individuals. Recently, I led the shutdown of a pro-Hamas conference that was to take place in Coral Springs, a short distance from here. The organizers of the conference, which included the terrorist organization CARE, sued me in federal court repeatedly, but I'm proud to say that I won not once, not twice, but 3 times in federal court. I have a beautiful C plan, and voters can see that on our website, kaufmanforcongress.com. Our C plan, which stands for, it's SEA, security, economic prosperity, affordability. It includes things like expansion of HSAs, health savings accounts. I'm with President Trump when he said that we need to take that money out of the hands of the health insurance companies and put that into the hands of the consumers, to give the health care consumers more choice, better quality, and less cost. Also, my C plan includes growing the beautiful blue economy by the shoreline. We have a maritime production and technologies that provide a lot of tax revenue, huge amounts of tax revenue for the state of Florida and for the United States. And we need to continue growing that economy at the shoreline. It contrasts with the individual who is in office today, Jared Moskowitz, who has brought very few tax dollars to the district. So we provide tons of tax dollars for Florida and the United States, and we get back very little in return because of poor leadership. My C plan also includes vocational training for all high schools, private and public, across the United States, so that our kids can graduate with real job skills, so that they can get out of their parents' homes and begin to create families of their own, and one day purchase homes of their own, which is really the American dream. Those are issues that I feel very strongly about and that I'm going to implement when I'm U.S. Congressman.
It's a very crowded field on the Republican side. There's 6 candidates, or 5 candidates. What makes you think that you're the one that's the candidate of choice?
So first of all, I ran against Jared Moskowitz. I was the Republican nominee against him in 2024, and I received 48% of the vote. It was the closest race in Florida and the highest vote percentage of anyone to ever run for that seat. At the time of my election, it was a slight Democrat advantage. It was a D+5. No one believed that I can get so close to winning, and today it's closer to an R+3, a Republican advantage, and I've already won every area in the district that I'm running in. I won Boca Raton and Fort Lauderdale against Jared Moskowitz when I was the Republican nominee against him, and before and prior to that, when I was the Republican nominee against Debbie Wasserman Schultz, I won Hollywood, Aventura, and Miami. And so all of these areas I've already won. Where I lost against each of them was out west. So I would be the best candidate to go up against them, and I represent all of the demographics of the area. My wife, daughter, and I were very much a part of the Jewish community. Today we're fasting for Tisha B'Av, a solemn time for the Jewish people. And we are also very much involved with the Hispanic community. Mi esposa es de Peru. My wife is originally she was born and raised in Peru. We have family in Cuba and Venezuela. We pray for the victims of the of the earthquakes that took place over there. And we want, I want the Hispanic community to know that when there are problems over there in Cuba and Venezuela and other areas that are suffering from things like socialism and communism, I want them to know that we feel it here at home. And when I'm congressman, I am going to push to bring freedom and democracy to all of those areas. We have a daughter, Ruthie, who's in school, and as well we have a Rhodesian Ridgeback named Lima, who's an amazing dog.
That's our time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.